Hey everyone, so this isn't going to be our normal video. The reason I'm doing this video is because I've been receiving a lot of questions in regards to a video or a series of videos that I have posted about a petition that has been created by a group of people on change.org. I want to stress that I am not a part of that group. I merely was given the information by somebody I know, and I have talked to one of the creators of this petition, and I was given permission to share this information even before it was actually put into effect. So the petition I'm talking about is in relation to the Kelsey Berreth case. I posted yesterday a video with the link to the change.org petition site. I will again post that in the description below just in case you are interested. And due to the fact that that video is really the reason why I've created this video. I've been asked if this petition will even do anything. And I've also been told that this petition is a waste of time. I've also been told that it's not going to happen. Other people on the other side of things, though, say that this is a great start and that this will raise awareness. So I wanted to do a little bit of research and find out if petitions such as the one that we're exploring in the Kelsey Berreth case, if they actually do something. And depending on where you live, and obviously us being in the United States, it's a little bit different story, but there are petitions all across the world that are on change.org. And there are some actual physical guidelines, like I read something about the UK. Things will be considered in certain parliaments if they receive over 100,000 signatures, being in a different country and continent and everything. But I just want everybody to consider all of the scenarios that we're working with here. I read a few different articles and went over a lot of different data. I also really looked at the New York Times article that was published a couple years ago when I was putting this topic into consideration. And the reason being is because there was actual data to be verified, and there was also information in that article specifically to the United States and how petitions like this could potentially change things or raise awareness. And there weren't a lot of factual based articles or any kind of thing that I could really find that I felt was a good source to take into consideration. So I'm also going to link that article below in the description. I also want to hear everybody's opinions on what you think might happen or what could happen, maybe not even with the Kelsey Berreth petition, but maybe another petition. How do you feel about these petitions? Again, I did not create the petition, and I was not a part of creating it. I was not a part of any of the language. I was just in communication with one of these sources. Honestly, I don't even know his real name. I just know what he uses on the social media platform I was in contact with him on. So I know that there is a group of people that worked on this, and I know that it takes a small village for any sort of change, and it takes a small village for any sort of petition to be put together. When I first started researching this, I was obviously really concerned about the statistics. I wanted to know if a lot of the petitions that raised a decent amount of signatures really provoked change. And what I ended up finding out is that whether or not something provoked change in a sense of bringing charges or dropping charges or doing something specific, it usually raised awareness depending on how it was promoted. It's really a big thing when social media starts promoting these petitions, and it can increase the awareness by sharing. We all know what sharing does. And when you share, like, comment, it raises awareness. And even if something isn't successful based on signatures and statistics and a law being changed or someone being charged with something or prosecuted or charges being dismissed, it still will raise awareness in the correct situation if it's done properly. Change.org in particular says that they actually work with decision makers to find solutions to problems big and small, and that they've had 34,290 victories in 196 countries. When I talked to one of the creators of this petition and one of the biggest promoters, I said that I hoped it would provoke something. And he said that even if it wasn't successful, it will still provoke awareness and people will start to talk about it. And that's exactly right. Even if something isn't successful in bringing charges, and if this Kelsey Berreth petition doesn't bring charges amongst anybody else, that still doesn't mean that it wasn't successful. If people are talking about it, which is what I'm doing right now, and what other people are doing by sharing and commenting, if they're doing that to provoke change, it's also making a statement. It's stating that there are people behind this and that there are people willing to take a stand and make a change. One thing I discovered by researching this topic is that it isn't exactly clear how successful these petitions are. But if they are combined with other tactics like rallying, protests, raising money and awareness, and for these things to be promoted on local news and social media, we're raising awareness and we're also talking about the situation and we're talking about the topic. So we're provoking change regardless. I would like to know what your thoughts are on this topic, as I mentioned before. So make sure that you like and make sure that you comment below. Also make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you get notifications the next time that we go live or upload any content. Until next time.